All right, guys, let's go ahead and work on this piano example 1. Let's go ahead and get our fingers going with C. About 5 minutes every day, just kind of mix and match the patterns there. But let's go ahead and work on transposition. I know you guys know that we're doing 3 chords within each blues. Let's pick another key. Let's actually go ahead and just knock them all out. The next one is going to be C sharp. Now this one's a little bit tricky because you're actually crunching on a note. So here's your fingering: 2, 3, 5. That you have to crunch onto the note instead of sliding off. And your left hand, you're going to have D flat and A flat to D flat and B flat. Here we go. Now when you guys practice this stuff, remember that these are going to be the more difficult keys. So go back to the key of C as your comfort key. Go back up to C sharp. Remember, you're going to have 2 types of keys. One is where you slide off your second finger to your third, or you're going to have a crunch where you actually hammer onto the note: 2, 3, and 5. Alright, let's go up to D. Now, you can spend a week on going C to C sharp. If you're a little bit quicker, maybe go, do 2 keys, but always go back to your home comfort key. All right, let's go to D. Same thing, we're going to have to crunch onto this note. D major, D, F sharp, A, and we're crunching onto the note. For all these crunch keys, we'll call them crunch keys, you're gonna hammer on 2, 3, and 5 to get to that triad. That's D and A to D and B. Remember guys, it's not just about playing the key of C. You have to be able to play in all keys, and it'll make your journey as a musician a lot of fun if you can play in all keys. So here we go. We have C. We just learned C sharp. And now we just did D. Alright, now we're going to go to E flat. We did this last night. This is a great key because it's sliding on from the E flat minor to the E flat major. Second finger. Alright, so your left hand is E flat and B flat and C. Remember that if you want to go back to your comfort key, make some music, great. Whether you're a beginner or pro, it's good to do these things every single day. All right, now let's go to E major. So in order to get E major, we're going to have to crunch on to that G sharp. So you go from E minor to E major, same fingering, 1, 2, 3, 5. Going to be pretty much the same. If that's tough for you, key of E, go back to C. Spend some time on that. All right, now let's go back to E. We'll make sure I crunch onto that 2, 3, and 5, and I do 2 and 4 to get to that A chord. All right, let's go to the key of F. This one fits really nicely under the hand. You're going to slide from your flat third to your major third. And what's great about the F chord is you've already learned it as a part of our C blues, right? It goes the 4 chord, goes the 5 chord. We've already learned our key of F. All right, let's move along then. All right, let's do the key of F sharp. The left hand is going to be F sharp and C sharp, up to F sharp and D sharp, okay? So what you're going to do, you have to crunch onto this one. It's your F sharp minor to your F sharp major. To get that, you're going to do that fingering 2, 3, 5, 1. Second chord is your B in second inversion. F sharp 7. Now if you get frustrated with that one, go back to C. That this process can take up to a month or two to get all keys. I want you comfortable in the key of C, and then you move on. You'll go half steps or do as many keys as you can, but don't get overwhelmed. If you start getting overwhelmed, go back to your comfort key of the key of C. All right, we just did F sharp. Now let's do G. Now what's great about the key of C is that's in example 1, the key of C of blues. Your 5 chord is G. We've already been working on that. We're good there. So let's go on to the key of A flat. All right, thank you for that. Here we go. Key of A flat. And now we're going to have to crunch onto this. Okay, so how you do that? Same exact fingering. You're going to crunch 2, 3, 5. And go up there for that D flat in second inversion. You're going to go 1, 2, 4. Keys are just something, it's a different technique than sliding off of a note, and once you get it, you'll always have it. And notice that I'm doing the same exact fingering for all these. You're going to keep A flat, your left hand is A flat and E flat up to A flat and F. Alright, so we just did A flat. Now we have another crunch key in the key of A. We did this last night. And what are we doing? We are taking an A minor, crunching onto to make it A major. And notice again, my fingering goes up to get that D in second inversion. I'm doing 2 and 4. All right, the last. Oh, and then you have A to E and A to F sharp. All right, and now we're in the key of B flat, which we did last night. Now again, if you get overwhelmed with anything, go back to your key of C, comfort key. Alright, and the last key we're going to do, we just did B flat. Well, let me go through B flat. So we have B flat and F. Thank you very much. B flat, and we're sliding from our D flat to the D, right? I'd play the bass a little bit lower, but I want you guys to be able to see that as well. Alright, so the last thing is the key of B. Now that's a crunch key. So, same thing, we're taking a B minor to make it major, you crunch on. Alright, here we go. The left hand's going to be B and F sharp. And notice that my fingering always goes to 2 and 4 in the right hand, and that sets me up for 1, 3, and 5, 1, 5, and flat 7 for the B. And always finish with your comfort key.